Dobar dan I dobrodošli u novu epizodu o Zagrebskom aerodromu Franjo Tuđman. Good day everyone and welcome to the newest update of my Zagreb Franjo Tuđman model airport series. This video will be covering the fourth update of this newly constructed 1/400 scale replica of Croatia's busiest airport. After hours spread across many weeks, I've planned out and drew a traceable foundation for my model airport's new base. On it are up to 8 jet bridge accessible gates, 2 wide-body gates, along with 3 hard stands that perfectly replicate the southeast side of the north ramp. As of right now, it does not have color, however that will most likely change by the next update, as there are some areas that are not completely finished. Anyways, let's get into it. We'll be starting off at the far left here with this British Airways Airbus A321neo. This aircraft is currently being catered and having its baggage loaded for its upcoming service to London's very own Heathrow Airport. Up next, we have this Qatar Airways Airbus A320-200ceo. At the moment, it is being fueled and catered for its own departure to Doha, Qatar, a roughly 6-hour flight. Personally, I'm not sure if I'd want to fly 6 hours on a narrow-body aircraft unless there was a really good amount of legroom. Following that is this beautiful Lufthansa Airbus A320neo, which is unloading some bulk cargo after its arrival from Munich, Germany. And just pushing back at gate 4 is this Aviation A320ceo. Once it starts its engines, it will taxi south and depart off of runway 04, bound for Athens, Greece. Utilizing the second lead in line on gate 5 is this Croatia Airlines Airbus A319-100, carrying the emblem of Zagreb and featuring the carrier's 25th anniversary livery. This aircraft is waiting on a tug to pick up its baggage as it just came in from Copenhagen, Denmark. And at the wide-body gate of the terminal is a very new and very interesting model, the T-Way Airbus A330-300. This single aircraft operates the only commercial routes to and from Asia at Zagreb Franjo Tuđman. Last year, T-Way launched this triangle route from Seoul in South Korea to here, Zagreb Franjo Tuđman, with a stop in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, and then it would fly back to Seoul. On account of the obvious profitability of this route due to zero competition, the South Korean carrier is set to resume the same service this summer in 2025. I was really surprised when I found this rare model in the JC Wings section of Canada's largest pilot store, AvWorld Canada, which sits just off of runway 24 right near Toronto Pearson Airport. That being said, I'm really glad I'm finally able to properly replicate this unique connection between Croatia and South Korea. Anyways, this T-Way A330-300 is having its cargo and baggage unloaded as the cleaning crew prepares it for its return flight to Seoul Incheon Airport in South Korea. Yeah, I probably pronounced that wrong. Moving on to the hard stands on the right, we have 2 empty gates followed by this Air France regional Embraer E190-100. This tiny aircraft is deplaning its passengers by way of air stairs as its now unloaded baggage makes its way to the terminal for collection by said passengers. Once this is done, turnaround operations will begin and the aircraft will conduct its return flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. And as the final aircraft for this update, we have yet another Airbus A320. This Lufthansa A320neo is currently taxiing to one of the hard stands as it just landed from Frankfurt, Germany. It took the long way and bypassed Taxiway Golf to enter the Apron via hotel to go around the Aviation A320 that was pushing back earlier. Anyways, that's going to wrap up the fourth update of my Zagreb Franjo Tuđman model airport. Although the new layout is still a pencil sketch, it should have color by the next update, and the update after that is when I'll probably be putting in some grass. I have a lot of blank space over here on the far right, where in reality there's a parking spot for GSE. So if any of you have any suggestions on what to put here, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, this will probably end up just being grass. Before I end the video, I would like to thank you all so much for 900 subscribers. Only 100 more until the big 1K. Anyways, hvala vam svima na gledanju I dok sljedećeg puta, sigurna putovanja.